There is a very well-watched video here on the tubes, link below, which was only published about 5 months ago actually, but it's got well over 1 million views, uploaded by a user called Mr. Beat. It's called, "Why Do People Hate Jews?" Mr. Beat goes over some of the historical reasons for anti-Semitism. He sort of skims over Europe's long and dark history and the role of the church in fanning the flames of hate over the centuries, before he moves on to talk about Zionism and the modern state of Israel, and a sort of merging of the old kind of anti-Semitism with the new, the modern day. Mr. Beat invites us to check the comment section for anti-Semitism, so I took him up on this invite and picked out these for your consideration, dear viewer. Eric Olden said, "I'm sure it's just a pure coincidence that they've been hated by absolutely everyone who ever lived near them." 889 thumbs up. Calvin Weinsteed says, "Jews are like a girl with 109 failed relationships, but somehow convinced herself that it's all their fault." A random Fox guy tells us that Jews will always tell us what happened to them, but never why. These are the types of comments where you can't tell if it's coming from some conservative kiddie who just discovered anti-Semitism 10 minutes ago and see themselves as edgelords giving the middle finger to PC culture, the cool kids, or it might be coming from a 4chan arsehole who might be trying to win over some impressionable youngsters over here, I don't know. I Miss Nick Plur says, "They are hated for the enslavement of the masses through their usury practices of their global central banks." Subtle stuff there, the words enslavement, masses, usury and central banks all appearing in block capitals. And the same user goes on to say, "They are hated for literally hundreds of reasons." The list of reasons is extensive and justified. One could literally write an entire book to efficiently answer this question. Well, many an author has indeed had many unflattering things to say about the Jewish community over the centuries. You could dedicate an entire library to this form of bigotry, in reality. A user called Illuminated said, "Jewish law causes anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism is a natural and appropriate response to constant aggression, theft, murder, terror, and deception." 50 thumbs up. As natural and appropriate as war and genocide, perhaps? How else are we to deal with these thieving, murderous monsters, eh? We have to protect our own communities after all. It's only natural and appropriate, right, Mr. Illuminated? Pharaoh Akura has this for us to chew on. They got Israel because they blackmailed the US and Britain. This is the very reason the US supports them till this very day. They, there it is again, they, the terrifying they. But I thought Jews, they, controlled the US and the UK through the media and control of global finance. Why would they need to blackmail nations they already control? I don't get it. What am I missing here? Unrepentant Conquistador said, "They are hated because they have a funny way of taking over their host nations within 3 generations without assimilating into the host culture, paying off politicians and kings, manipulating societies, and of course, blood libel. Yeah, you're a moron, dude, as are so many people in this comment section. This section is indeed a toilet. Shit all over the bowl. Who's gonna clean it up? Predictable. In no way surprising. Pathetic. Yeah. It's their fault that we hate them. They should look at themselves sometime instead of always playing the victim. Those Jews. This is a consistent narrative. But by no means is it just a few Nazi nutters or Christian or Islamic fruitcakes throwing their 2 cents in. No, it's far, far, far wider. Anti-Semitism. It's like dog shit. It's everywhere. And it's not exclusive to the right. No. We kind of have this controversy over here in the UK right now with allegations of anti-Semitism being levelled at the opposition, the Labour Party. Could be damaging in the next election cycle if it isn't handled well. We'll see. Anyway, catch you later, folks. Take it easy.